It's nice to feel a little warmth as you left the house this morning. We didn't have that sting of cold. Every year on the second Sunday of Easter, we hear from John the story of Thomas. And I wonder if not all of us, maybe most of us, can appreciate this particular story because Thomas may have been a lot like us. As for me, I know that I might have been so much like Thomas, not believing such great news as he is risen and was with his fellow disciples. The important thing for us to remember is that Jesus did not rebuke Thomas. He did not really give him a hard time about this. It had to happen that way. Why? The gist of the teaching that Jesus was showing was, blessed are those who believe, who have not seen, but believe. That's you and me. That's our children. That's our neighbors and friends. We have been blessed, those of us here and our families, because we have been given faith. The faith shared to us by our families. Most importantly, for most of us, I'm sure, is our mothers and fathers, setting the example for us. And it's our turn to share our examples with our children and our grandchildren. There are many factors that influence and shape us throughout our lives, and the why we believe what we believe. The primary factor is that faith given to us by family. It goes beyond that. The faith we have, or lack thereof, is also influenced by our life's experiences. Everything from our friends we've had, the strategies and the struggles that we've experienced through our lives, the things we've read or haven't read, things we've heard or not heard. All these things impact the degree to which we believe. In the end, it's safe and honest to say that had things been different, our lives might be different. Our faith would almost certainly be different. In today's story, Thomas hadn't experienced the same visitation that first Sunday evening. He didn't get to see what the others had seen. While similar, their faith journeys were not identical. And so he had some doubts, some questions, some this just doesn't make sense moments. And I think we all can relate. His journey is a lot like ours. And that should be comforting for us. We should never assume that our doubts, confusion, and so forth show any lack of faith. Actually, the opposite is probably true. In a real sense, our doubts are absolutely necessary. Necessary to keep us asking the right questions, to keep us wondering about the great mysteries of life, to keep us moving down the road that the Spirit is leading us. Once we are positive that we have all the right answers and no longer need to continue searching, we're almost certainly in a dangerous place spiritually. A place of self-righteousness and stagnation. Yet in today's gospel, hopefully, will lead us to consider more than just our own faith. Maybe it will invite us to consider the faith of others, the faith of those who don't believe what we believe. And what I mean by this, once we look honestly at what we believe and how we believe and to the degree to which we believe it, considering the fact that others have handed it down to us, the countless questions we continue to have throughout our lives, the doubts we face at times, the wondering if we've got it right or if we are misguided in some way, we'll have a much easier time respecting the faith of others. Most people of faith are not unlike each other. It's safe to say that people are people. The vast majority of people from every corner of the world, if they're being honest with themselves, wonder about the exact same things. We all long to figure out and understand what this thing called life means. We ache to know and have experiences of God, or whatever we choose to call God, that we've brought about a sense of reality. We seek love and beauty and meaning. And in a real sense, we are being lured by a God who wants nothing more than to have all creation be close to him, to have all of us share in his life and his love. And so as we leave this holy place, this church today, let's reflect upon the gift each of us has been blessed with. Let's continue to search for God, continuing to wonder about all the important things of life. Continue to ask all of the right questions. And may we never see doubts as a lack of faith. But in addition, let's all leave this holy place with a greater respect for and appreciate more our faith journey takes us on, and the faith journey of others. May we always recognize that we are all pilgrims on a journey toward the same destination, our loving God. Even if our paths don't always cross, may we appreciate the gifts of others. May we be gifts to them as well. The whole world is trying to believe without seeing, and blessed are those who believe without seeing.